Hi, Graham Heapy from Makaira Boats. I'm here today to introduce you to the King Bank 35. This boat was built in 2021. It's done just over 200 hours. Beautiful boat. Come for a walkthrough. The King Bank 35, it's immediately obvious it's a great combination between pure luxury and a pure fishing boat. Have a look at some of these features. First of all, we have a decent diving ladder for the divers or anybody in the water that's swimming. It really works. Great idea. Door opens up, ladder goes down. And for the real fishos amongst you, have a look at this for a live bait tank. All the boats in Makaira range have a live bait tank with full radius corners, so your baits swim round and round. They don't get into a corner and just die. Our baits will swim round and round this here. That's a live bait tank built by fishermen for fishermen. First of all, when you look at this bait station, it's practical. Got places for your knives here. It's got plenty of storage. Look at the storage areas in it. It's got room everywhere. 2 big drawers. It's just brilliant. But it's not a toy. It's not an added on feature. It's just, you know, it's a really, really strong bait station. Leaning against it, probably end up having a beer against it. It's a social part of the back of the boat. Boats this size don't normally have a fitted bait station. I really like it. But one of the great components is it. Look at this. It exposes the 440 horsepower Volvo D6. A great engine in anybody's language. Still the current model. We use it in our bigger boats. A beautiful installation. One of the secrets to this boat is it's got a gyro in it. It's run on lithium batteries and the gyro's got about 10 hours runtime. And the owner tells us that at rest, if you turn the gyro on when it's sloppy when you're snapper fishing or whatever, it just takes everything out of it. The boat is perfectly stable. So via the lithium batteries, that gyro will keep the boat stable, absolutely stable for up to 10 hours. This boat comes fully game rigged, 2 fully plumbed tuna tubes. It's got functioning outriggers. All of the rod holders are put where they should be. This boat is built by game fishermen for fishermen. Everything is where it needs to be. It's a fully functional sport fishing boat. Have a look at this. So under here, we've got an electric chili bin, a Dometic electric chili bin. We've got a life raft, all out of sight and under possibly one of the best seats on the boat. If somebody's feeling a little bit crooked, a little bit unwell, this would be the best seat on the boat because it's the middle of the boat, plenty of room for a couple of people to sit. Second helm station here, steering wheel, throttle gear, bow thruster, the Volvo glass cockpit, which is basically Garmin gear. So it's all out here that if you happen to be putting this boat back in the berth and you're short-handed, everything is right where you need it to be. Really easy to control this boat. And of course, if you're actually out fishing, you've got full control with your crew and your anglers. It really works. Look at it. It's just good gear. That amazing design dropping window, and with these doors here, look at the room. Look at the airflow. Look at just how the boat opens up. This just opens the boat. It gives plenty of airflow if you're cooking. Very, very, very social. It's a 35-foot boat. It just gets the feeling of so much more space. It's had some real thought go into it as a fishing and a cruising boat. We've got rid of gas in a lot of our boats lately. We've gone to a diesel stove. So the diesel operated stove runs off the main tank. No need to ever run out of LPG. Very efficient, no smell at all. Very good gear. Got a fully plumbed Dometic sink in here, freshwater sink. Got a neat fridge in here, which is big enough for some food, staples, a few drinks type thing. One of the very best features of this boat that I just can't get enough of is the wraparound lounge. 5 or 6 people can sit around this lounge here, have a meal, have a drink. It's really good. It just works. And to have the wraparound lounge running lengthwise, it's just great. Skipper can sit in his seat, everybody can sit in here, and there's just plenty of room. There's just plenty of room. Somebody during the day can use it as a day bunk, of course, but this is beautiful leather in this boat, so the wraparound lounge, certainly a winner in my book. Hey, as far as seats go, this is the deluxe captain seat in this boat. My God, it's comfortable. It's you get the feeling you're in a much bigger boat. We have twin 16-inch Garmin monitors here. We've got the Seakeeper data here, and this boat has the WASSP function that interfaces with the Garmin monitors. It's great gear. VHF radio, Got the FLIR camera, have the FLIR night vision camera on the roof. Here's the controls for that there. Everything's with an easy touch. It's got a diesel heater in it. That leather dash, gosh, it gives it a real feel like, once again, you're in a much bigger boat. Sliding windows, plenty of flow. What's immediate when you get on the King Bank 35 is the amount of airflow on it. It's just, we've got hatches here, sliding windows on the side of the boat there. Gosh, they're brand new. Everything just seems to work where it is, very practical. Great driving position here. It's a wonderful position here. If you just want to drive along and you don't want to be sitting down, you get plenty of support in your lumbar region and everything's where it needs to be. Yeah, it works really well. Fusion stereo there. Great visibility, great visibility. Yeah, come on, we'll go down further. There's plenty of accommodation on this boat. We have 4 berths up the front of the boat that are comfortable. They're 4 berths type thing for 4 adults. They do a really good job in a 35-foot boat. But the real surprise, come with me down here. This is a hidden secret in the King Bank 35, and in fact most of the Makaira larger boats have this. So not only do we have some serious rod storage, which is lacking in most boats. Most boats have terrible rod storage, don't they? But have a look at this. My goodness gracious. We actually have a stateroom down here. This is as big as a double at home. There's plenty of room down here. It's got front runner all through it. It's warm, it's well lit. It's got good ventilation. You just wouldn't believe that there's a berth this big under the cockpit sole in this boat. The owner of OnJon's basically using the stateroom for storage. Here's the blow up tender in here. You know, he has a lot of storage. The electric outboard, how's that? The electric outboard actually goes with the boat. But I just can't reiterate enough, the rod storage and the storage in general in this boat is huge. Most of the boats, sport fishing boats, you go and just you throw the rods on a bunk type thing. There's no room for them to stand up properly like this. Lots of storage for the real serious fishermen. Hey, have a look at this. The littlest room in the boat. In this case, it's not actually the littlest room. It's a fully enclosed head, shower. So a flushing toilet, hot and cold shower, and have a look at this. On Makaira boats, our wiring is simply unmatched. Attention to detail on all our boats. You just have a look at that wiring. It's just beautiful. If you have wiring that quality, you're not going to have problems. So the littlest room in the boat, it's actually huge. Fully flush toilet, enclosed. It's got vents here, shower. Couldn't want for any better. It never ceases to amaze me that in a 35-foot aluminium boat, you've got such a usable flat area up here. Having a bit of a sunbathe, sitting on the brow there, having a little sundowner. So up here we have got a solar blanket here. We've got the Garmin radar, which obviously goes through the Garmin monitors. And here's the FLIR night vision. Basically turns night into day. So all of the gear, all the electronics, Outriggers are beautiful. They're where they should be, they work. They're on halyards that go up and down. Such a large amount of real estate up here that you can actually use. Have a look at the bow just here. Put a beanbag, couple of bean bags here. Because it's flat, it's a really social area. Of course, up here, have the Maxwell electric anchor winch. Huge chain locker there. Great light and ventilation to the front cabin. We even have a couple more windows up here for additional light. So there we have it. The Makaira Boats King Bank 35. It truly is a luxurious 35-foot aluminium sport fishing boat. This boat's done just over 200 hours and been really well looked after by one meticulous owner. Every single extra we can have on this boat is included. This boat will pass any inspection. It's an absolute brilliant condition. If you want to know anything more about this boat, flick me an email at sales@makairaboats.com or call me, Graham Heapy, at Makaira Boats. This boat is certainly worth a look.